You'll have the situation where you need to put plans together, to make proposals, and also make sure delivery happens well. And you need to be confident in all these, and also to handle and adapt to change. In your business, you probably have a number of projects. You could also have some programs and have a portfolio to manage, as well as set up and manage business relationships. There's also a number of challenges to be faced. These relate to information, communication, and also around focus. So let's take information first. There is often a lot of information to be understood from many different sources in many different formats, and these can be quite overwhelming. With communication, it's hard to engage people with clear messages to get them to ask the right questions and focus their time in the most productive ways. With focus, it's really hard to take on board change and its implications, to know where to focus for most reward, and to know how much resources to invest there. For these areas, tooling support is essential, but many tools are very detailed and their information can be very overwhelming, while others represent things visually but without the detail behind to actually manage and assure delivery. What is needed is a tool that's engaging, visual, and focuses conversations on what really matters. The tool also needs enough detail and rigor to support delivery assurance. So how are you fixed? What is happening in your organization? Can you currently pull cost, benefit, requirements, and risk information all together to give a single dynamic view? Can you understand the alignment between all these elements? So if you make a change to cost, you understand what requirements aren't going to be met and benefits aren't delivered. And can you use this tool for planning, for communication, to make sense of information, to identify where to focus your energy and resources, and also where best and how best to manage change? If you can't currently do this, then you should consider using Realisor. Realisor's been specifically designed to help with planning, proposals, and delivery. Some people have called it a PMO in a box, because it can help you get started very quickly with limited resources, while others use it for consultancy and also for delivery assurance, to ensure things stay on track, that the right questions are asked, and the right things are being done well. It's also a leading benefits realization tool and business case tool as well. So Realisor will help you assure and get more from your projects, programs, portfolio, and business relationships. To help you understand more about Realisor, here are some short clips to take you through the 3 stages of model, optimize, and realize. So here we have the 3 stages: model, optimize, and realize, and we're currently in the model stage, where you can see a model starting to be visually created. And we can have a number of things represented on the model, which are listed here. As you can see, you can look at outcomes, objectives, risks, requirements, etc., as well as elements to do with actually project and program definition. I can start adding in what I've put in terms of the program side to deliver the value, and we've got various elements here. I can also add in the requirements and the risks, assumptions, and so on. Everything visually created here also has data behind it, so if I click on an outcome, you can see some summary information, likewise on a risk as well. And there's much more to see in the Model Data tab. We can also set up and allocate resources for costing, set up the program, and there's a multitude of reports to choose from as well. There's also, to help engagement, we can set up a number of views tailored to different stakeholder groups and conversations, as well as doing other grouping, filtering, formatting, etc. along the top there, to really help you engage, have the conversations, and capture what is really important. We can then go on to optimize, and this is where we use the model data to understand the impact of different choices and to understand where value is most added. So here I've set up a number of options. I've just got 3 to compare against each other, and I can set up what I do when at the top of the screen and look at the implications on the value and benefit created of doing those things here. I can also understand and get a quick view of cost and financial benefit. There's also a summary of the business case in terms of value over time for each of my 3 options. This is showing the net benefits. I can also look at a Gantt chart and look at costs and additional reporting to help me get insights into the implications of my choices and where I should focus my time, but also what is best to deliver. I can also go back to model and see this data on the map and start interacting with it. Once I've chosen and had my proposal accepted, then I can then go into delivery, into Realise. Here we can monitor and manage benefits, the finances, as well as costs and resources. And there's also additional reports. This screen is just showing one outcome and its measure. I can see the estimated value, and I've been putting in some actuals here. And it also gives me a RAG status of if I'm going out of tolerance, out of bounds, to help me really focus on where I can make the most difference. That's a very quick overview of Realisor screens, and we'd be very happy to have a conversation with you or to provide a tailored demonstration. So in summary, Realisor really helps you do your planning, creation of your proposals and business cases and analysis of them, to go into delivery, to monitor and manage that delivery and assure that you're doing the right things. All with confidence and all within an environment of change.